Hey guys, this is Chris from Empire Bricks and welcome to another episode of Building Theed. So, I know it's been a while again, but I really want to focus on the quality of this build rather than the speed of building, so I'm really taking things slow. Also, I am waiting for Bricklink orders most of the time, and it's pretty hard to figure out which pieces I need and then find a buyer, etc. etc. But I actually got some pieces in. They're not going to be in a haul video. So this is going to be a little bit of a haul video and building episode all in one. So as you can see, I've put some stuff in front of me to start building on 1/4 of Theed, because last time I had 2/4, but I'm actually just building this one first, so it's better for the camera angle to just have this one on the table for now. This is all dark blues gray plates. They're mostly from my Solid MOC, and I can use them for some stuff, but I'll go through that later. These are my 10 bricks, which I need to create the buildings. But there's actually some new stuff over here. First of all, we have two new figures that I can already put into the MOC. There's one Naboo pilot that I got with some of the planet sets in a haul video quite recently. And of course there is Newt Gunray. He is a Clone Wars version, but nevertheless I think he'll make a great addition to this MOC. So some stuff that I got in pretty recently is this, and I'm really happy with these. I didn't know these support pillars existed, so I'm really happy to have two of these and to make more support pillars, but make them more look like they are built of bricks. I have these round bricks as well, so they will be used for this building and maybe one of those buildings. There is some actual new battle droids that I bought. They were less than $1 each, so first of all, they make a nice addition to my droid army, but it's also nice to have some in the MOC somewhere along the line. There are some window panes for the bigger windows over there and in the front, and maybe even more. I have a bunch of these because, as I told you, I'm going to build a square with buildings around it, but I would like to make an interior for the buildings as well. Some more dark blues gray support pillars. Not sure where I'm going to use those yet, but I think maybe in the interior as well. Just was nice to have these. Some more droids. Tiles, which is very important because as you can see, I ordered 283 tiles last time and I ran out pretty quickly. So I got some more. There is some dark blues, some dark tan and normal tan tiles. Don't worry, there is more dark tan tiles as well. Some of them are new, some of them are used. I think the difference is really small, but that's why they're in different bags. That's how I received them from the Bricklink seller. Also, I have some more tan bricks because I was running low on these. More pillar pieces, round bricks, and these are just the bricks I already had, so the masonry bricks and more window panes. So let me walk you through what I'm going to do today in a time-lapse video. I'm going to, of course, use the tiles to fill in more of the square. I'll try to build this entire building, or at least the exterior. The interior will be pretty hard. I'll be filling in a little bit of the windows over here. Just cover up some basic stuff over here. More tiles going down here. So what I told you is that I will be building an interior, and what I figured is that I would build 2 floors. But if you look at the episode 1 movie, you can see that the Naboo palace and the buildings are really high and kind of majestic and really high ceilings. And I thought if I would make another floor, it will be too low and too narrow to show you real interiors. Also too dark. If I would put like the plates in, it would be way too dark. So I think I will be either removing these or using these for some other purposes. But I'll be putting in some flooring in here and tiling it up, creating some interior. And I hope to finish the entire interior and show you afterwards. So concerning the first pillar of the archway, I will be filling this in with tiles and plates. I'm going to start with some dark tan plates, create some pattern, and then maybe fill it in with some tan tiles, although I don't have too much of those. Just as a reminder of what I'm building, I am building Theed Square, or Theed Plaza. This is one screenshot from the episode 1 Star Wars movie, but I actually found a lot of other screenshots. I need to print them still, but I'll show you in the next episode, so it will give much more context into what we're building. But for now, this building is what I made, and this building with some pillars in front. Let's see if I can get this sharp. This building over here is the one that I'm going to build right now. So, having said all that, the bricks are set, the scene is set, so let's start building. I'm going to time-lapse it all and show you what I built, so let's get to it. So guys, the time lapse is done, and this is the result. I did a few details after the time lapse, but it's only minor stuff. There was some 1x1 dark tan tiles missing, and stuff like that, just filling in the gaps. But overall, yeah, that's this is the result. So what did I do? Obviously, I finished one entire new building, or almost finished it. I finished all the tiles for this quarter of the MOC. Which is something I'm really happy about. I think I'm left over with 4 or 5 of these tiles, so almost a perfect tile count. Let me think. Oh yeah, I finished the interior on one side of the MOC. Let me see if I can get a little bit more light in here. Yeah, that's better. So there's just one detail. I just need to put down one 1x1 template, which I can't find at the moment, but it's for a figure to be posted. I need to put a plant in the plant pot, but if I'll just remove him for a while, you can actually see inside. I put some pillars on the wall, which I think is pretty cool. Excuse me. It's pretty cool, looks great. Just some pattern on the floor, and if we look from the other side, I actually tiled the whole stairway inside. Same story here, even though the interior is missing, because I didn't finish that yet. So let's put Newt Gunray, or I'll just put him here on the square. So that's finished. As you can see, the tiles on all quarter of the MOC has been finished, even this alleyway over here and over here. I put one outline on this part of the support pillar for the archway, which is the first step I made in creating some kind of a pattern on it. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish it. I think some tan tiles and some dark tan plates on it or something like that to create something of some, greebling effect, but just for rocks or something like that. So, excuse me, still battling a cold a little bit. Lots done, but still, this is only 1/4 of the MOC, so I really need to step up my game, I guess. But I'm running low on several things, so I have to order a lot of stuff. Let me see. So what I'm going to do next time is also do some stuff outside of the time-lapse, simply because it's pretty hard to do everything in one go, and just to maximize the result and to speed up the process, I just need to do time lapses and stuff next to it. But what I'm going to do is order these round, huge dishes in the same sand green color for on this building. Also fill in some of the windows. What I forgot on this building though, and which is a little bit annoying, is the 1x1 bricks with a stud on the side, which I will be needing here for foliage, and that is something I will be adding as well next time. So I want to build that building, for which I need more bricks. Finish this building, making a little bit of a tower, filling in the windows and putting foliage on it. Same here, put the round dish on top, foliage on the side, fill in the windows, and the interior for this one at least, and the exterior of that building, including a small elevated walkway which will go to an entrance. And that will finish up the first quarter of the MOC. So I'm really curious what you guys think. Just as a critical note to myself, I think there is some detail missing. I'm just really wondering if this will change as soon as the foliage and stuff gets onto the buildings. There will be like vines coming down the pillars and over here. So there will be a lot of more green colors coming in. These two placeholders are meant to be like around trees, so I'll put two trees up, and all these studs on the tiles are meant to either hold a figure or an object like a crate or something like that. So this whole scenery will be filled with other stuff as well. So yeah, there's still a lot to do, but I think it just looks empty because it basically is empty. But I think that once everything is filled up as I planned, it will look much, much better. Although I do think I'm going to have to create something around the windows just to create some more detail. Maybe a pattern in the stones or something like that. So there's this building, there's this building. That building will be a little bit different because it will have a regular roof over here and maybe 1 or 2 towers on this part, which will be smaller towers, I think, maybe this big, square or round, I'm not sure yet. Just to give the illusion that there is more buildings behind them. It's hard to explain, but I think you know what I mean. It's just to create the illusion of more city in the back. Also, I'll have to think of a way to finish this. Also put some the same stuff that I put on here on that side, so it can hold both plates. Cover it up with a plate as well, so it is finished to put the archway on top, which will go all the way over here to a second pillar, which will look exactly the same, and then the AAT will come underneath. So I'm pretty happy with the progress. It's been a while since the last update. As I mentioned before, this is all about quality, not quantity, so I'm taking my time to do it right. Also, it's that time of the year that people get sick and stuff. So, yeah, that makes it a little bit difficult to do everything on time, but I'm working really hard. I really hope you enjoyed this, though. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be working hard, and I'll see you at the next video.